Coffee is delicious. I love the flavor and the experience of walking into a nice cozy cafe. And coffee itself can actually support long-term health, metabolism, and even longevity, which is great. But so many people's coffees are loaded with ingredients that cancel out those benefits. Today isn't about giving up coffee completely, but on sharing some simple, realistic tips and swaps to upgrade your coffee in a way that works for you. Let's start simple. 1. Keep it simple. So long as you're having a high-quality coffee, one of the best ways to get all the benefits is to have it black, or with very little added into it. This can make a big difference in heart health. You might not feel the double whammy of a caffeine and sugar rush, and is better for blood sugar balance. Because as soon as you pull out the syrups, drizzles, and whipped cream, it becomes a dessert instead of a supportive drink. If you aren't used to black coffee, try adding just a splash of milk or a small amount of unsweetened creamer. 2. Cut back on the sugar. This one's kind of obvious, but it's maybe the biggest issue when it comes to lattes and frappuccinos. Did you know that most flavored lattes and frappuccinos have more sugar in them than a candy bar? And when you add in that much sugar or sweeteners, they block all the positive effects that coffee has on your metabolic health. Even just having half the amount of syrup can help protect your blood sugar balance and reduce energy crashing later. 3. Milk, creamers, and fats. Cream is a high-calorie food at something like 60 calories per tablespoon. It might give your coffee a creamy texture, but dairy can really pile on the calories and fat. There's also some studies that indicate that dairy reduces your body's absorption of the antioxidants in coffee, which is not something you want to cancel out. The simplest swap to still get your satisfaction is to try using a different kind of milk, even a plant-based milk, or adding a tiny amount of healthy fats like a half teaspoon of olive oil, MCT oil, or coconut oil to your coffee instead. 4. Go for flavors instead of calories. Just like spices, there's many ways to add flavor to your cup without actually adding many or any calories. I'm not a fan, but some people like adding cinnamon, turmeric, or vanilla extract. I prefer adding a dab of healthy fats or using a naturally flavorful coffee bean instead. And of course, when it comes to coffee, there's the obvious: don't overdo the caffeine. The daily suggested limit is under about 400 milligrams, and to get an idea, there's about 95 milligrams of caffeine in an 8-ounce cup of coffee. But, again, that number can drastically go up, especially if you add a shot of espresso or are drinking more than an 8-ounce cup. Caffeine is addictive, which is why people get caffeine headaches if they don't have their coffee. So even if you do enjoy your cuppa, it's always a healthy idea to give your body a break every once in a while. So hopefully this video gave you a couple ideas to try and elevate your coffee routine.